Testing, testing. Hello everyone, my name's Ethonra, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So, I've made it a point to try to stream all these events, even though this one will probably be not even 15 minutes long. Of course, this is me we're talking about, so if I ramble long enough, I can definitely make it longer. But, I do wish I had started doing this back when it was Year of the Dog, because I absolutely would have named that stream Year of the Doggo. But I digress. Let's get started. Something else that worth mentioning is I plan to do the Forsaken stream I've been talking about. I want to do it tonight, honestly, but I'd rather do it tomorrow because it'd be more appropriate. Hmm. Bloodthirsty might be overdoing it a bit, but sure, Zio's game. They kind of already explain why they need someone to kill it, so... Unless it's an extreme or savage, then I have to think about it. It's interesting that they said this one won't involve, well, here we go, speech impediments again, involve pounding mochi. Because I was honestly expecting that. Because I remember someone, I don't know if it was my FC that said it or some random person, said that it was kind of hard or tedious or something. And I figured that's what they were talking about because you can get one-shot by the Cyclops wielding the giant... Looks like they already started. Yeah, they did. Also, I got this. Kind of spooky, honestly, but I like it. Oh. Okay, I couldn't tell if that was a straight line or not. Oh man, I wish I had said something earlier. I'll never learn, I guess. I was gonna mention when they said something about a tail that involved a ferocious tiger, I was thinking, you know, Byaku, but I didn't say it. And lo and behold, look at the enemy. Cool. I wonder why. Yeah, I was waiting for them to say something. Yeah, this may be a even shorter stream than I thought. Maybe I will do the Destiny one tonight. Again, I'd rather wait till tomorrow, but tonight is fine too. Um, I guess something else I can show you is another new minion I got. Let's see, where are you? There you are. This one. I like the little description. Most of these are pretty great. Speaking of descriptions, let me show you this too before I forget. Let's see. I think it's here. A joker of mine actually gave me this. Read that. Now, matter of fact, I'll do it myself. In the southern seas, Lalafels will launch their brave comrades from catapults in order to fetch those palm seedlings from tall trees. Awesome. I'd expect nothing less from my fellow Lalafels at heart. And the other one is this one. Deep Eye Tears. It would take at least 20 tears. It would take at least 20 tears shed from a heartbroken Lalafelan maiden to equal the liquid volume of one deep eye tear. That's something. But yeah, man, Lalafels are like the butt of the jokes all the time, and it doesn't even make me mad. I do find most of them pretty humorous. Like I've mentioned in the past before, one of the very first ones I can remember is one talking about how I think it's a main story quest. You have to do it. It takes place in the Limsa area. I don't remember where exactly. It's how do I explain it? I can't remember where it is. I'll know if I get there, but I can't remember it by name. It's the area that has corals as common mobs, or it has the coral fate. That area where you get a barrel, and it says that the barrel is big enough for like a small family of Lalafels. Just funny stuff like that. And there's been a couple of other ones too, like a lot of fates. Anytime I see a fate that mentions, you know, Lalafels or Lalafel children being eaten, I make it a point of habit to destroy that fate. Now, I have seen one mention Rogadians, still can't pronounce their race name. I have seen at least one fate that mentioned them getting snacked on once. But 9 times out of 10, it'll involve a Lalafel being eaten. Well, not if I can help it. Not if we can help it. Speaking of Lalafels, I am starting to miss mine. Not enough to change back yet, but I'm definitely missing my Lalafel. And yes, for those wondering, I am still kicking myself for not being a Lalafel for the end of Endwalker. And for those who watch it and know it, you know exactly why. I know exactly who that is. Of course, did all those fates, or not fates, quests and trials. Which reminds me, I'll go and say this before I forget. That's also why I'm so glad and not too overly mad that they reuse. I mean, why would you get mad if they overuse a mechanic? That's not the same as actual. Anyway, I'm glad they do that because it teaches you to look out for it in the future. Like, take for example the Triple Triad. They are not main story quests. As far as I know, you don't have to fight them. But if you don't, you miss out on what the blue AoE marker means. That means you need to get as close to it as possible without standing in it in order to get knocked in a certain direction, preferably not off the ledge. So if you've never done that and have never seen that AoE marker before, you wouldn't know what it does. So I'm glad they do things like that. Yep, I remember. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, but I say, wait a minute, that's not right, because he didn't... When he said that, I thought he meant he might have, like, calmed down Byaku's spirits, but I don't think they ever fought. I think they were going to fight, but they came to a more peaceful resolution, because he's friends with all of them. I wonder if Zio would have reacted that way if I had picked Tenhu. Probably not. I'm assuming not, because why would she? Thanks. I'll make sure Zio never wears it. I do mean never going to wear it, but this one does at least kind of match her, so we'll pick that one. Alright, that's the end of that. I was kind of hoping it'd be a bit longer. We'll see how long this takes. I might just run this just to help fill up the time. If it's like queue number 50, then no, we're not doing it. Oh, this is different. Hold up. Hold up. I'm glad I didn't just end the stream right there. I forgot to talk to him before I left last time. Dang it. Kind of weird seeing all the Eastern influence and Christmas at the same time. It's nice though. It doesn't look bad. Just different. That's a cool sword. That's a sword I imagine Sir Emmerich would use if he was more of a Dark Knight kind of guy. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the reason I didn't summon the Nosferatu bat is because it flies around just like regular Nosferatu, or just like the regular baby bat. I believe that's what the minion is called. I don't think it does anything special. I don't remember it doing anything special. But you know what? While we're here, why not? Why not? Just in case I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. You know, I'm looking at my channel right now, and it says I have over 426 videos. Well, not over, but 426 videos. I didn't think I made that many. I wonder when I'll get to 1,000. If I live that long. We'll have to see. Given how the years have been, you never know. This is also why I hate coming to Limsa. I used to like hanging out in this place, But then when Final Fantasy really started to take off, not even in Shadowbringers, it was before that, Limsa became like the hot spot. I remember back when I was on Balmung, it was a role-playing server. And then some. I didn't know about the then some part, that's why I left. But originally in Balmung, most of that went down in Ul'dah. It probably happened in Limsa too, but I really wasn't around Limsa a lot. Still really aren't. But Limsa is like a terrible place if you need to load in or something, because there's 500,000 people here. Case in point. Trying to see if I remember this guy. You said old friend, but don't quite remember him. Yeah. If only drug pushers were that cool. Oh, I'm selling on this corner, but you want to sell on this corner? Alright, I'll leave. You do you. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can guess who that one is. The yellow jacket could be anybody. I would hope that it's their captain, but I doubt that. The white bunny is the curious one, though. And I feel most people would pick this one, because why wouldn't they? But I hate to follow the crowd, but I'm just curious. I gotta see who the white bunny is. Okay, I figured that, but who is it? Yeah, really, I just tilted my head too. That's not who I think it is it? For him to say that? No, it can't be. That's silly. Oh my goodness, it is him. Man, what wouldn't give to see, like, just a show of all of them hanging out, the adventures they had. Well, that's very responsible of you. Byakko is actually really cool, by the way, if you don't know. One, funnily enough, a lot of people are talking about how some of the female primals are hot, you know, Garuda, Shiva, etc. Didn't really have any male ones until Byakko. Well, he's not a primal, but until Byakko. A lot of the women folk like Byakko. A lot. Hmm. Kind of, I guess I'll mention this here. Koryu, it was basically a Kirin looking creature. I kind of wish we had gotten to fight it. They could have easily made that one another extreme, but they never did. I never pictured Siryu to be a big fan of Tenzin. Not that he hated him, of course, but compared to Suzaku, there's no comparison. So, kind of surprised to put those two together, but didn't mention the turtle. I can't remember the turtle's name, even though he said it a little bit ago, I believe. Take care, Byakko. Well, that was cool. I'm glad I picked that one, because it's appropriate. Let's see what happens now. I'm glad that happened too, and I'm somewhat glad they let me choose, because I like when they do that, where they have the handout whatever, or wait here for an X amount of time, and random people will show up and reminisce. I like that. I've always liked that. So that was nice. If it lets me do it again, I'll pick the other two options just to see what they say. But otherwise, I'll just end it after this, unless there's more new stuff. And we'll go ahead and run. Normally technically I'd actually have Zio walk, but for the sake of not eating up too much time, I'll go ahead and have her run. Or sprint, rather. Also, while I'm thinking about it... Nope, that didn't do anything. Ah, there we go. Okay, so he does do something special. Wasn't actually sure. I mean, I say that, but at the exact same time, all of the minions do something. It's just I haven't seen his, so I have no idea what it was. Yeah, why not? In honor of my best friend. Well, Zio's best friend. Oh, you gotta love that lag. Oh, Bianco took all of them? Didn't even notice. Robbed Zio blind. Yeah, okay, so I was gonna let... Alright, we'll see what the other two options are. Obviously, there I go again. It seems like, you know, of course they'll let you have more than one shot when it comes to an event. They did the same thing with Christmas, they did the same thing with Easter. They did the one where... Well, actually, I think that one was random, but it did let you technically do it more than once. And that was one of my favorites. I don't think I uploaded that one, unfortunately. I think I saved it. I believe I saved it, but I never uploaded it. But I digress. Where you get letters from random people. Like, you couldn't control where you got the letter from. You would just do the mission and get a letter. That was also really fun. I like that one. Both the quest itself and the cooldown period of just reading the letters. So we'll try to do this. I guess, you know, it'd be faster to use the warp points, so we'll do that. So again, not to eat up too much time. And I won't do the Destiny stream tonight. I want to, again, but I need to exercise patience, because it will be more appropriate for tomorrow, and I will tell you why tomorrow. That being said, I'm definitely going to play some Destiny after this. The Iron Banner is still here, and I found a loadout that really works for me. I'll probably talk about it more tomorrow, so there's no harm in mentioning it right now. But okay, but it's something kind of funny happened. This one, I'm assuming kid, that or a man-child, got mad at me. I didn't even notice, you know, because I'm getting killed, I'm killing people, I don't notice. He messaged me, and I checked afterwards, after the match. He messaged me and said something to the effect of, stop camping, I'm going to report you if you keep camping, or something like that. And what he was accusing me of camping was, I would crouch down on the radar, like around corners and in hallways or above ledges and stuff, to take me off the mini-map for like 3 seconds. It's not even anything significant. I guess he doesn't know that. I guess he's too busy playing his Call of Duties, because you cannot camp in Destiny 2. You can't. You can try, especially if you use an invisibility build. That's definitely more camp-like, and I didn't even have that. I was using stasis. So he got mad at me for camping because apparently he doesn't know how the radar works. So I told him, oh, nope, let me save it for tomorrow. But like I said, I just found that kind of funny. Oh, there you are, Shinryu. Alright, be on your way. I'll save the yellow jacket for last, because I'm 98% certain I know who the first one is. Like, this has to... I cannot remember his name, but... Okay, but I say, I know it's not them. They're definitely not who I'm thinking of. There he is. I was gonna say he's the guy who sent us off into Satasha, but I couldn't remember his name. Badaron? Yeah, at least you get two. Yako took all of them. Now, I hate to side with the Master Chef, but, I mean, Master Chef. It's hard to dispute that. He seems pretty confident, though. Hey man, he is killing himself. Alright, and as promised, we'll just use the warp points, so make it go a bit faster. Now, like I said, with the yellow jacket, I have no idea who that could possibly be, because there's quite a few of them. I personally would like for it to be their captain, or at least a high-ranking member of the Yellow Jackets. She is from the Rogue quest, and her and Jackie, the chemistry between them was actually pretty hilarious, especially by the end of the quest. Alright, last one. Speedrun strat. And there went all my sprint. So I was thinking, the reason why I sighed like that is because I was thinking the Iron Banner. I do genuinely like it. It's just such a downer that everyone is using such, in my opinion, skillless weapons. Because who's going to get mad at you for killing them with a Hawk Moon? Who's going to get mad at you for killing them with, say, a sniper rifle? I'd sooner be killed by a sniper rifle, because I know that at least takes some skill, than just shotgun aping your way to victory with an overshield, or using Jotun. Or it doesn't happen as often as being a shotgun ape, but fusion rifle apes also exist. So it's things like that that really put a downer on it for me. Because say what you want about Call of Duty, at least that one's more gun-based. Which is what they tried to do for Destiny. And honestly, I guess you can make the argument it helped. But to me, all it felt like was they just enabled the use the more broken guns now, as opposed to use your abilities. That's the only change I really see. Alright, let's see who this Yellow Jacket is. That's cool. The lady, or woman rather, that was here earlier, and this gentleman actually have history. Okay, I figured it'd be like generic guy. I'll have to try to remember in the future. Oh, hey, someone actually interesting. Unfortunately, I don't know the full story with this guy because I never finished all the fishing quests. I want to, though, because fishing, I do like fishing in this game. It's just, it takes up so much inventory. I don't have the room for it. I literally don't. So, I've just been putting it off, but I do enjoy it. This guy's pretty hilarious, though. He has a good sense of humor. Yeah, see? I like how she stopped to wave. That's adorable. I'm glad, because I was like, you know, generic Yellow Jacket, I vaguely remember him, because again, they're kind of generic, but I'm glad he and her showed up. That made it much more interesting and funny. So I'm kind of glad I saved this one for last. Because I was saying, I'm going to have to try to remember in the future to save the option I want for last, since I'm, and don't worry, I'm not going to say the O word this time, since I'm actually going to do all of them, so I might as well just save the one I like last. That way it's more of a lasting impression. Okay, so, with that out of the way. Also, just to give you all a fair warning, as much as I love my Ara Zio, I'll probably have the Lalafell back next time I stream something. Or upload a video if it's an interesting dungeon or something. What form will the Lalafell be in this time? I honestly can't say. Because Zio, Ara Zio, as I've mentioned multiple times, she's perfect. I cannot think of a single thing I want to change on her. But the Lalafell, because it's so difficult to make a standout Lalafell, I just constantly change mine because I'm never satisfied with how he turns out. I was going to see if I could see an example. Okay, well this one has a hood on, so probably can't see him. Yeah, so I can't even tell if that's a really good Lalafell or not. But anyway. Keep in mind I did say probably, so it's not like it's a guarantee. Let me check something. Usually they have someone sitting around you can turn this into, but I'm not seeing. Oh wait, is it? Okay, here we go. I kind of wish they popped up on the radar. At least I know what the radar is. I kind of wish they popped up on the map, because I honestly did not see this guy. Then again, it could have been lag, so. You know, funnily enough, I still have a bunch of these. And there's nothing here I really want. Yeah. Well, then again, that looks kind of neat. It's only for 3, though. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, we'll take these. We'll take 3 of them. And as you can see right there, I have over 200 of these things. There. So, with that out of the way, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you around.